Ride through the city like Brennan Schaub. I'm on a mission to get it all. Ride through the city like Brennan Schaub. If you ain't thick, please don't get involved.
And now, Brandon Thick Boy Schaub.
Yes, sir. Happy Friday, kids. Happy Friday. It is 1:42 p.m. A little late to be shooting this, but your boy was in lovely Los Angeles shooting a commercial, fresh off the plane. Came straight to studio for you guys. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Real Housewives of the UFC is going down. You got a fight night this weekend. It's way better than a lot of these watered-down cards we've been getting. The main event's fantastic. Sterling versus the Moroccan Devil, probably the best nickname in the UFC. Norma Dumont, it was okay. Rafa Garcia, Alexander Hernandez, dig it. Never mad at Davy Grant. Montel Jackson, Barcelos. You guys would know Barcelos. He's a bit of a beast. He's the guy that beat your boy. Who's your boy that's linked to Frank Ocean? Peyton Talbot.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah, Umar sat him down. Good win for Umar. Man, he was not doing well there. 4 out of 5, and now he's on a 4-fight win streak. Peyton Talbot is a good one. Cody Garbrandt, Ricky Simone. There's some pretty quality wins.
Yeah.
Really good wins. Really good wins. Montel Jackson, I think he's the favorite, hits hard as shit. Marcus Buchecha, Ryan Spann. God, I hate to see it. Love me some Marcus Buchecha when it comes to jiu-jitsu. Used to train with him. Awesome dude. Phenomenal jiu-jitsu practitioner. Not an MMA fighter. It just hasn't linked up for him. For whatever reason, it's just not connecting. And the scary thing is, even his MMA jiu-jitsu is not really there.
Jiu-jitsu is really good.
Yeah, his jiu-jitsu is ridiculous. But again, in the UFC and MMA, you don't really see it. He had some success at one championship, and then he comes over to the UFC, and it's been a tough go, man. He's looked awful. And Ryan Spann's a tough night in the office, too, if you're kind of unsure of who you are. Ryan Spann at heavyweight, too. Yeah, he's 1-1 at heavyweight. Lost to Waldo. That's all right. Then he has a guillotine. Yeah, that's the thing about Ryan Spann. He has a ton of submissions. I don't see him submitting Buchecha unless Buchecha gets super tired. Then caution's out the window there. So we'll see. That's entertaining, I guess. You got 2 world champion jiu-jitsu players on this. You got Adolfo Vieira. Max Griffin, never mad when he fights. It's entertaining. It's a good card. It's solid.
For an Apex.
Yeah, nothing going to blow you away, but it's a good card. Aljo and the Moroccan Devil and Yosef. That one's like this surging contender, young contender versus the savvy vet. Mm-hmm. And it's like, what version of Aljo do we get? God dang, that boy's on a freaking tear. He's going to be quicker than Aljo. He's not going to want to wrestle. His wrestling really ain't shit compared to Aljo. So I don't think he's going to attempt any takedowns. But Aljo, man, it's not like Aljo looks bad. Like some people thought he beat Mosar.
I thought he had a way worse losing streak, but it's just like these two.
Aljo really only loses to the elite guys. Yeah. The Sugar fight where he lost the belt, but then he rebounded after that, beat Calvin Kattar, and then Ivalov. It's like, okay. Yeah. And some people thought he won that fight. So it's not like you can say he's washed because then he's coming off a win against Brian Ortega. I'm going to side with Aljo just because of the battle tested, main event tested. He's far from washed. I think I'll take Aljo via decision. Yeah, it's a good card. Switch for Saturday night. I'll probably miss it because my son has a game in Taylor, and we got the 4 and I think 6:45 game. Damn it! But all good, baby.
Those are the odds for
Aljo. Oh, Aljo's a dog, plus 114. Keep going. Mm-hmm. Davey Grant, yeah, that makes sense. Montel Jackson. Whoa. They got Buchecha as the favorite? I mean, trying to make some money. It's not a bad idea to bet on Ryan Spann there. Especially as a plus whatever is one. What is he, plus 114? Make some money. Not a bad dog. Not a bad dog at all. And Aljo's the man.
Yeah.
I went my little Ryan Spann parlayed with Aljo. Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. What gossip you got for me in the Real Housewives of the UFC, Chinster?
Oh. Well, you mentioned Brian Ortega. So let's go here. First of all, so he was on Dominic Cruz's podcast.
About time Dom started pod.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He's great. But I'm just surprised that he would bring this up now. This is like so long ago, but then this is, I guess, because, Dominic brought it up, but I'll play it for you. Yeah.
Wants to know what was actually going on with you and Cortez during this time, man.
Weird.
Not to sound bad, right? But I think she got lucky at the right time in my life. I finally left all these coaches, all these relationships that I had for forever. I started a brand new slate, things. I started listening to myself. And then I meet, homegirl. And then I was like, well, I can start from scratch. I think she understands the same life that I live. And everyone was feeding all that, dude, power couple and this and that. And you're like, all right, cool, let's do it. Then
you fed into
that, I was like, damn, I fucked up. But then because I already left the kids, left the family, it was like, damn, I already know if I dump her right now, everyone's gonna laugh at me. Damn. So it was the ego again. I was like, no, don't let people laugh at me. So I'm gonna put up with all this craziness.
Even though you knew.
Yeah, bro. I need 4 months in. Slowly but surely, then I found what the male did and then what a woman does to you. And you're like, oh,
what a
shit.
male does to you?
It's a different kind of game here. Yeah, finally, I had enough. And it was like, yo, man, you got to go. Yeah, I gave myself a Christmas present and just said, you got to leave on Christmas. Yeah, my mom, my family, the second they saw that I was a homegirl, they're like, yo, we don't want no part of you. They're like, we're disappointed in you. And at first I was like, you're just mad, because I left. They're like, no, bro.
Hell yeah, they're mad.
My mom was like, the worst thing that can happen to a mom is to see her son with someone like that. And at that time, I thought she was just being a hater, right? And then as I started living that kind of life, she was like, son, you'll never be at peace. She goes, who that girl is, can she change? I hope she does. But who she is now, you'll never be at peace. And as life started happening, I was like, yeah, you're right. I was never at peace. Always training camps were horrible. The Volkanovski fight, horrible. Arguing or just dumb nonsense over 3, 4 in the morning. And I was like, bro, this girl's and finally, yo, get out of here. Yeah. Go back to Arizona, leave. And she wouldn't leave. And I'm like, oh, damn, this is crazy. And I think this is the first time I'm kind of saying anything about that, right?
Why
kept my mouth shut, but
yeah, why'd say anything though?
Yeah, it just wasn't. It wasn't for me, and I think now, guys even Alex Pereira, all these people, they're starting to realize that.
Oh, Ortega.
I
love Brian, but I just don't. I don't see the benefit of throwing Tracy Cortez under the bus. I know Tracy; she's very nice. They might just be a match.
Yeah.
So it's all good. You're also both two professional cage fighters. It usually doesn't go hand in hand. You know how they say you can only have one headshot in the household? You can only have one set of UFC gloves in the household.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be dating because you're both aspiring for the same thing. It's a tough go, man. And obviously Tracy's alpha, he's alpha. It's just not a mix. I just don't like you don't throw her under the bus, dude. It's just, to me, that it's just the worst thing you can do. Especially he's moved on. I think he's married.
He's married, having kids. Yeah.
And then also when he goes, I left my family, I left my wife, or I left my girl and the kids. It's like, what the fuck you doing, dude? But who knows? This is what I don't like about it. I'm sure Tracy was crazy. Guarantee you Brian's just as crazy, and he takes no ownership. Zero ownership. Zero ownership. That's, I guess he's younger, but he's old enough to know, it takes two to tango. So if you're in a toxic relationship, I promise you, it's not just one of them's crazy toxic and you're awesome. It takes that freaking perfect storm to create the chaos nonstop, you know? It's just, I don't like it. I don't like it. There's no upside to this, Brian. There's no upside to it.
Especially because
taking ownership, like, yeah, my camps were crazy. The Volkanovski fight. And it's like, buddy, you got to take some ownership there. I just don't see the upside. And it was so long ago.
Yeah. There's so many reasons why he shouldn't have done this. I don't know why he.
Nah, to me, it's not what like guys do. Like, why would you throw a young girl under the bus, dude? Even if she was crazy, cool. There's obviously leave.
Yeah,
you're a grown ass man and one of the top fighters in the world, so you can definitely figure it out. When he's like, she just wouldn't leave. Okay. She just refused to leave the house. She didn't leave the house and go to training as well. So the only thing I don't like it, and Brian knows this. I love Brian. I've known Brian for fucking ever. Cornered him in fights, but there's no upside to this. And what I don't like is he's taking no ownership. Man, she was crazy. Oh yeah, and you were perfect, and you were just cool. You have no issues. You didn't add fuel to the fire at all. And Alex Poeton's learned the hard way. Maybe she's just a young fucking wild girl, but so are you guys. You know, I just when I heard about this, I'm like, ugh, Brian, there's no upside.
Yeah.
How did Tracy respond?
Well, let me also bring this up though. So after this interview, like he just made this video. I'll just show you real quick. Let me refresh. If it ever refreshes.
Another thing, if you're truly happy, even if there was some bad shit going on from previous relationships, you're not talking about it. If you're happy, you're like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. And you move on.
Yeah.
You got other shit popping.
All right, so he posts this.
Breeze drifting on by. You don't know how I feel. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
So he's posting about him.
I know. It's like, and good for you. Like, hell yeah, dude. Nothing.
But it's almost like you're like
nothing better than a child in this world. Like, this is the other thing. My takeaway from his, and I'm not beating up on Brian. I'm just reacting to the words he used here.
Yeah.
But when he's like, yeah, and everyone online was like, oh, perfect couple, power couple, and I can't break up with her because then everybody online's gonna be like, oh yeah, why are you listening to that noise, dude? What are you doing? And then I don't know if that's the same baby mom, different baby mom, but now she's pregnant, and then I mean, dude, that's a highly produced video. That's not like something on your phone. It's just, I don't like, dude, just Brian, you've won in a lot in life, dude. You've won inside the octagon. You're winning life. You got 2 beautiful kids, hopefully 3 now. You don't need to shove it in people's face. I'm like, yeah, winning. Look, you're like, all right, dude. Because people that are secure with that stuff aren't constantly,
yeah.
You know.
But it's also like I'm
telling you, Tracy's a good person. Tracy's dope.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yeah.
But 2 fighters, it's just not. You got to be a little crazy to be a fighter. Oh, were you both crazy? Wild. Yeah, no shit, man. She's a professional cage fighter. It's not your cup of tea. But I guarantee you there's somebody out there that is her cup of tea. It's going to be a perfect match. Just like maybe Brian found his perfect match. She doesn't seem like a cage fighter. I bet that works out. Yeah. Would she post?
Oh, it's just a bunch of random, like she's happy, like posts like, she's happy, she's doing this, first time went to soccer, all this like fun stuff. But it's sort of like in a weird way, kind of like I'm living good, I'm doing well. But she's done this before when they first broke up.
Yeah.
She would post herself like looking really sexy with other, dudes, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a young, powerful, attractive girl.
Yeah. I don't know what happened in their relationship.
It's not going to be hard for her to freaking find a girl. Can we get translation?
It's going to be the same thing. Like it's getting over things and all that stuff. So.
Yeah, but let's see. And then was when she did this, is she referring to his penis? Do you
know about this or no?
No.
Then
I saw a thing like this, but there was like...
Okay, let me get this translated real quick.
What are you using, Chat GPT?
Yep.
So let me translate.
A lot of Bible verses.
What'd you say?
Bible verses.
Yeah, I'll just give you the bullet points here, so I'm not reading an entire Bible verse for you guys. But this is translated from Spanish to English. According to your faith, it will be done to you. Faith is the force that moves the impossible. According to your faith, so will be done for you. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And then what was the other thing you posted where I saw it looks like inches with some hands?
Oh no, that was different. That's literally just saying like, hold on.
Girl, zoom in. Pretty paid and prayed Allah 22026.
If that was a penis thing, that would be freaking hilarious.
That'd been funny.
Yeah.
She's like, keep it on, like, and then just that. Yeah. There's no room for it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. All good.
Yeah. And this one I thought was also pretty funny, but let me put it in a different browser. So this is Jorge Masvidal.
So this
hearing.
is game bread, dude.
Yeah.
Hector Lombard's out of the fight with Yoel Romero next week.
Oh shit! Why?
I'm commentating it. They didn't tell me why. I just got the breaking news email.
Fuck, that's a huge one too,
bro.
Damn, dude,
bro. And I know the guy filling in, and it ain't Hector Lombard.
Oh, in a bad way.
It's a tough fight. But who the hell's gonna sign up to fight Yoel Romero on short notice?
I'm actually thankful that Yoel's still in the card and it's not the other way around.
Yeah.
So that's good. At least that's good news.
Yeah, it just sucks. I was dying to see Hector versus.
Yeah, that would have been freaking dope. In bare knuckle, dude.
I know. It's still a good card, but losing Hector is brutal.
Damn, that sucks. All right, so this is Chael Sonnen talking about Jorge and then Jorge reacting.
I have no problem with Masvidal lying, trying to get headlines. As a matter of fact, I support it. You don't want to contradict your own lie. That's where the problem comes. Like if you're lying to get headlines, you're not a liar. You're a performer. You're entertaining. I'm not going to go arrest Al Pacino for killing people with machetes and selling cocaine because I watched an episode of Scarface. I get that he can go out there and perform.
An episode of Scarface? Hey, Boomer, it's a movie.
Your story. So Masvidal has been workshopping a story that I'm back in the pool. I'm under contract. I'm fighting in the UFC. I got something massive coming. He flirted and danced that he was going to be at the White House. It's a work. There's no truth to it. Masvidal's out of the UFC. I understand these things. What I'm saying is for the story.
It don't matter what you saw her. That's how stupid this guy is.
To come out. There's nobody that can contest his story.
Masvidal's pissed. Look at him.
Particularly if he is in the pool. I have no problem with Masvidal. Nobody can contest and tell him he's not going to be fighting on the White House. Right? It's just his story. So he's been running this story pretty hard. And he has a lot of people that believe it. I had Helen Yee and I had Schmo, the last Real American Freestyle. They grabbed it. They asked me about it. Masvidal and I had heat at one point. Maybe we still do. But the point is, they believed it. And I wasn't going to bust his gimmick. Run with it. But he's now come out with a truth. But the truth contradicts the lies.
Wow, I got so much to unpack here. I'm gonna just go on like a 45-second rant real quick. For starters, this motherfucker has some nerve, you know? He's transitioning into a woman and he's talking shit to me because you lesbian-ass motherfucker, and no disrespect to the lesbians, this motherfucker needs to chill because now that he's a lesbian, he thinks I can't slap him. I'll still slap the fuck out of you, chill.
Somebody get contestant.
That's one, you fucking lesbian in transition. Look at them fucking tits and glasses he's wearing. Looks like one of my fucking aunts, bro. I can't take this guy seriously. This guy literally, the greatest thing he ever did, guys, was fight Anderson Silva, the first fight, still lose, get triangled and tapped, and he was on 7 different peds. Like, dude, you can never talk to me. I've never had a fucking negative exam in my life. I mean, a positive exam for steroids in my fucking life. Shut the fuck up, Chael. You're talking to a real fighter. 1. 2, there's so many things he's saying that just don't make sense. I never said I'm officially fighting at the White House, you fucking lying piece of shit. Show the clip. There was a lot of interest of that fight at first, and there was a big chance I was going to be on that card.
Yeah, they did reach out
for a couple of things. If I could fight from Miami, they were going to put me in the White House card. Then the date changed from July 4th to June something, and all types of things happened. And a lot of people thought they were fighting the White House card. Then only 6 fights came out. So chill, shut the fuck up. That's one. Not contradicting anything. It's called them rolling with the punches. Now the UFC has offered me something else, you fucking idiot. I know what you know shit about communication. So you probably can't think that they offered me something that fell through and now they're going to offer me something else, you dumb fuck. I never said I'm in a testing pool. Bring that clip up. He also said Nate Diaz is coming back to the UFC to fight me. I never fucking said that. I could give a fuck less to fight Nate Diaz ever again. Beat his ass twice already. So another lie you've been caught in, you fucking lesbian. You're just a trash reporter. But I get why he's doing it, because every time he mentions my name, his 17 fans tune in. Because he literally has no fucking views. Everybody has forgotten about this guy. When they see this guy in the broadcasting, they just fucking mute it. You know, whenever it's the pre-show, the after show, they're like, that's the reason they're flopping right now. So, Chael, I got a proposition for you. I'm going to beat the living fucking breaks off of you, but not for free. I'll pay you to come over to my promotion, bare knuckle MMA. I'll go up to heavyweight, not contradicting, beat the fucking lesbian out of you. And no offense to the lesbians, because I love the lesbian community. But I know you're in the middle of transition, so before you go full lesbian, let me beat your ass right now. I guess I topped, I panicked. It's called a panic tap. And he also popped for 7 different fucking steroids. We could pull up Dom. Now I need headquarters to come in and pull up all the steroids he got caught for when he got caught. It's like, dude. And he's also tapped in his career like over 7, 8 times. You know, I mean, he was talking wild shit at Tito Ortiz. Tito tapped him out like in a minute and changed into it.
Yeah,
He's a little pissed off, you could tell.
Yeah, because Chael being like, it's all bullshit. The UFC didn't reach out. I know for a fact it did. I've had long conversations with Masvidal. He's told me the matchups they've offered him. Yeah. But in the White House thing, yeah, everybody, to back up Masvidal here, everyone did think they were fighting the White House. Because the UFC, they kind of didn't know what they were doing, so they reached out to everybody, like who's available, who can we get? And so even if you got a sniffing of a call, you're like, oh shit, I might be on the White House. So that's where that comes from. Then the UFC, you know, the suits were like, here's your budget. And like, all right, well, we can't afford Masvidal, can't afford this, can't afford Nate, can't do Conor, you know? So that's why you got what you got. But I know for a fact Masvidal's been offered 2 fights.
Yeah.
One of them fell through, and the other one I'm sure he'll announce soon.
Alrighty. So both Ilia and Arman were on Ariel's show, and there's just a bunch of back and forth with what they're saying about each other. It's pretty
weird how why is there such dislike?
I don't know. But here we go.
Calm down. Go to those wrestling tournaments, do your streams, and whenever the moment that arrives, just make sure to show up, and I'm gonna do the rest. The little weasel, he's not on my level. Break his job in the first round. Like, what he's gonna do? He's gonna take me down? Pro, please. When we cross the paths, they are like, oh, how are you? All good. They smile. They like humbled. But in Twitter, everyone is a gangster.
In Twitter?
Let's
in Twitter?
Street and all that, bro. I'm a professional athlete.
So you think this is all just kind of for show?
I think it's because they are dumb as fuck.
Have you been impressed with, because I feel like now he's a bigger star, which makes the fight even bigger.
I'm really impressed of how dumb he is.
Oh.
He's a retard. I don't know. He looks like a kid. His mentality, dumb as fuck. Everything that I saw about him in the internet, it's embarrassing. They rich and they show all that money. Bro, you don't even rich, and you're spending your father's money, not even yours. He's a fucking kid. Fuck Arman. Who cares about me? I don't care. Calm down.
It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's the fight. Like, everyone wants to talk about Ilia versus fucking Islam. It's like, no. You can't even consider a super fight until you completely sweep out your division. Mm-hmm. And at 155, Arman's the number 1 guy. We all know it. He's built his profile, whether you like it or not. Some of it's a little mature, I agree. Yeah. Some of it's really good. I don't agree with everything he does, but a lot of it's really good, and we're talking about him. And he's damn good at fighting. So it's Arman versus Ilia is the only fight you can make if Ilia gets past Justin Gaethje. That's it. I don't hear Islam talk. I don't hear this. Arman at 145. Pipe all that down. Arman versus Ilia is the best fight at 155, period, in a long, long time. I think they're going to have a trilogy. The reason I don't think you get Islam for a while is because those two are going to go back and forth. That's a great fucking fight.
I cannot wait. Yeah, so anyway, this is Arman also discussing Ilia.
But he's not. He shaves his ass. He shaves his arms, legs. At least I'm a man. I don't do that.
How do you know that he does that?
He has no hair on his legs. You think he's gonna have a hair on his ass?
I don't know. I never thought of that, to be honest.
Yeah. We leave that for girls.
Yeah.
For girls, it's good. For men, I don't know. I'm not
For
a gangster.
men's?
I'm the man.
Yeah, Arman's silly. They're funny. They're so funny. Yeah, that's the fight.
We'll see how I'm not gonna take him down. I can take down anybody. So about that, he's gonna like break my jaw. Whatever he wants to do, just accept fight. Why you ducking if you're super confident that you can beat me so easy in the first round? So
Well, he
just
can't sign the fight
contract after this
before he fights Gaethje. You know, like he has work to do, man.
fight and
But that's the
move-
fight,
move
and they're
up
building it
stay.
now. Like, dude, biggest fight you can make in 2026.
Yeah.
God, Arman's beard is fucking fantastic.
Dude, he has.
God, he's a handsome bastard.
But when you have such good thick hair like that, it's all over your body too. That's the only
he's
problem.
Hairy. Yeah, he has a hairy ass for sure. That's why he's bringing it up.
Oh yeah. So Arman wrestling Colby Covington. I don't know if this is a big deal or not, but hold on.
I wrestle 175.
Okay. So
My weight is 175. He's just a little bit bigger, and that's all. He's not technical. Yeah, he knows how to wrestle, but he's not high level wrestler that he can beat me. And I think it's an interesting wrestling match between us.
Yeah, I'm
there
so
any chance
curious
that
how he does against Colby, who's like
even-
All-American, Oregon State. Like,
Yeah. And
Colby's good.
Uriah Faber even said like, no, Colby's, he's really good. People don't realize how good he is.
No,
at
but
wrestling.
obviously Colby had the whole Trump shtick and all that, but wrestling wise, Colby, you almost forgot that motherfucker can wrestle, dude. So it's a great matchup.
Yeah. And he's way bigger. I mean, it seems like he's way bigger.
RAF killing it, man.
Hell yeah. And this is what Arman says, and also Mikey Musumeci has said it before too, but they would want to grapple.
Yeah, like submission wrestling. I don't like that for Arman.
That's
Like, you'll take Mikey down, but that's what he wants. So I don't know. You know what? It'd be interesting.
that'd be fun to
See
watch.
see how he deals with it.
Okay.
I'd rather just watch Arman wrestle though. Straight wrestling.
I wonder I hope he doesn't do all the crazy stuff to Mikey. That'd be messed
No,
up.
I know.
Yeah, so Islam sort of just posted this right here. July phone call.
Call me July. Now, if Conor is coming back, people that are like, Conor Islam, buddy, that's fucking so silly.
It's just too much.
It does make sense.
Yeah.
Would they do, they've done it before, but would they do a Conor International Fight Week and then 2 weeks later do an Islam? Like in 1 month, are they going to use two of their biggest names? They could, but I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening.
And this is what Ian Gary said about Islam.
So this is Ian Gary. He says, this is to Islam. He says, first you say you have a hand injury. Dana said August. You're saying July. I've been ready since you last turned me down in May. We're all waiting on you, Princess. Yeah, I bet it's gonna be Ian
It should
Gary.
be him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be him.
And this news as well.
It says Paddy Pimblett hints that his upcoming fight is against a southpaw.
And use some theories, I'm guessing.
This almost, I would say it almost 100% confirms that it's Benoit Saint Denis. I mean, right? I said I'd like Conor, but
Here to have stun gun cam. He's training with some Koreans too.
Yeah,
because it's southpaws. That's dope. All right, some fight announcements. There's a rematch: Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Bautista. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, they fought before
July 11th.
It's just like they don't really take care of my boy Corey too much. It really should be Corey versus Sugar.
Corey should be way up there without a doubt.
Well, it really should be Sugar versus Corey at the fucking White House. But okay, you're not going to do that. Then you do Corey Sugar after. But he's International Fight Week. I mean, Mario Batista's a beast, you know?
He's been killing it, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just, what's this do for Corey Sandhagen? Hey, here's the guy that you beat who's on a surging streak, and he's a beast.
Yeah.
We know you already beat him, and if you beat him again, it doesn't do much for you. Here you go.
It doesn't really make sense, yeah.
No.
But you said Corey's
It's great
guy.
for Mario to get revenge, but for Corey, it's like, oh.
You also said Corey fights no matter what. He's like, fuck
Yeah,
it,
he's
I'll
down to
fight
fight
anybody.
whoever, but again, here he beat this guy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do much for him.
Yeah, I don't see much either. So this is another announcement: Brendan Allen versus Edmund Shabazian.
That's a great fight night fight. I mean, that could be on National Fight Week. That's a great fight. Edmund Shabazian's finally coming into who we thought he was. Yeah. I've been high on this guy for a hot second. He was really young, trains with Ronda's old team at GFC, but we've always thought of the world of this kid. And he was just young, made some errors, but now he's cooking. He's cooking. This is a big one. If Edmund gets past him, we're cooking.
Alrighty. Okay, so this also popped up a video of Alex Pereira training. And what do you think of this as far as weights?
What is that, 405?
It's like three.
Go back.
I'm sorry, 445s. Let me go back.
That'd be 405.
Let me refresh again. Are they 45s?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much is that?
What do you
for
think?
5?
2, 3,
Looks like
4,
he did
5.
5.
They did 5 reps, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that thing you talk about though, that little belly stuff
Yeah,
going
he's
on
put on
still.
some weight. Goes his face too. That picture's just a bad picture, but I'm so curious how he does that heavyweight and if the speed's still gonna be outside. I assume the power transfers because he's such a monster. 405 for 5 is cool.
Let's see,
It's nothing crazy. But to his defense, also, did he train all before this? He looks like he's sweaty.
Yeah.
A 405 for 5.
Is that really
That'd be
difficult?
part of my warm up.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. But I'm not saying it's not good. Again, who knows? Maybe he had sparred before this, grappled before this, and then he's doing that. 405's no punk. It's cool.
I mean, I look at that, I'm just like, holy shit. But yeah.
Yeah, but if
you train and
a lot, you're like, it's cool. And it shows, especially, it's good. It's good. No one who works out looks at him like, oh my God, this guy's a freak. Pretty standard.
All right, this is Oscar De La Hoya talking about the new change to the Muhammad Ali Act.
Power that, if changed, would put corporate profits first, fighters second. We should be clear about who benefits from this. These changes align directly with what Zuffa Boxing and its leadership at TKO Group Holdings have already said they intend to build in boxing, a model similar to the UFC. And we already know what that model looks like, and it does not work for the fighters. The UFC and its parent company agreed to a $375 million antitrust settlement after fighters accused them of suppressing wages and restricting competition. At the same time, Zuffa Boxing is fully funded by the Saudis. We've already seen how that kind of funding reshaped another sport through Live Golf. We should be honest about what is happening here. That was sports washing, a clear effort to use sports to reshape reputation. Now, players who were drawn in by the money are trying to come back to the PGA Tour since the league will lose $5 billion in funding. This should serve as a warning. Transparency is just as critical. In fundamental shift in power that, if changed, would put corporate profits
Anyway,
first.
Yeah.
Fighters second.
And also, Muhammad Ali's grandson also spoke at this event as well.
Yeah, I'm sure
Same
similar
shit.
Yeah, it's a tricky thing, man. You know? Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
Oh, what are your thoughts on this too? That Arman, this is what Arman's saying, that he's getting paid. He says as much, but I think he kind of worded it as like pretty close to how much he gets paid at the UFC for RAF.
I don't think 1 for 1. Maybe he's wrestled what, 3 times for them?
At least 3 times, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe saying in total, but there's no way. Well, I don't know what his contract is, but I know they're paying well. And that's awesome.
Let me just hear.
Payments, are they getting close to your UFC payments?
Yes.
Wow. So this is great for you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the best.
And you don't have to fight. Like, you don't have to get punched in the face. You can fight every month.
Yeah, but I enjoy fighting.
Of course.
I don't like getting away, but I enjoy fighting. So fight excited me more than REF.
Yeah, but
So
think about this,
UFC
Jen. Like, how cool is it now where if you have a wrestling background and you are in the UFC, the UFC fights you, let's say 2-3 times a year, you can wrestle 6-8 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
Probably add an additional low 7 figures to your bank account if you're a draw. Like, it's awesome. Keeps you in shape, keeps you competitive.
Yeah.
Keeps you relevant. RAF is the best thing the UFC has going for them outside of the UFC by far.
Yeah, and before, I think a bunch of people must mention it, like there's nothing for wrestling outside of, like, let's say you make it to the Olympics and that's it.
That's it.
Or pro wrestling.
Yep.
And that's it.
No, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, it should be noted, I think TKO, I forget, American Bear is one of the major stockholders and are part of RFA. And they also, the UFC owns that. That's part of the UFC. So,
there you go.
That's a little weird. Who knows?
Okay, so this is Winkle John saying that it is true that Greg Jackson's not going to be.
Jackson's got a few things going on, so correct. Greg won't be there. No need to talk about it. All I know is I have 2 guys at the White House, and it's time to go for a fight. Yeah, who knows what? It's summer. It was unexpected. Greg's a great dude, so I'm sure, no one thought Hokit would turn around and fight in June, so I'm sure Greg plans, he has all these fighters and he plans stuff out and he's like, all right, Hokit's fighting here. So that gives us at least 3-4 months. And then this pops up. He's like, oh, but I already have prior commitments.
Yeah.
That's what I think's going on.
So he's still, I said not training, but he's still training him, right? He's just not going to be there to corner him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This, what do you think of Ronda Rousey's statement on this? Like, that'll be the last fight with her. When she fights Gino, that'll be the last fight, unless they have some sort of crazy back and forth trilogy.
Because I'm done fighting after this. Is Ronda on the Breakfast Club. I'm done fighting after this unless something goes down in this match that deserves a trilogy. That's
why she's saying it's trilogy. So if they get to that point.
Rematch. Jesus Christ, trilogy. From me and Gina, but I promised my husband, I promised my sister, everybody that this is my last one. I want to have more kids too. Good for her. Again, but this is the question that hopefully we get answered come May 16th or when the fuck that fight is. Like, is this Netflix MVP going to do more? Because now we're thinking, Ronda Cyborg, Ronda Holly. Okay, she's not doing it. What's the plan, guys? That's my whole thing. If Ronda's out, what's the plan?
Yeah, unless more people move over but there's no way because they're in contracts with UFC. But unless people move over,
yeah, they're airtight.
So this one obviously makes sense. Cyril Gane's going to be training with the last person to beat Alex Pereira in kickboxing, that Artem Vakidov.
Yeah, but remember, I think Alex is. If you look at the record, Alex has beat him 2 out of 3.
Okay, so his claim to fame is the last one to beat Alex.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if it helps you, but.
I'm sure has some sort of insider stuff, but who knows? This one's more just of a rumor that Conor McGregor will be making $30 million per fight for his contracts.
According to who, though?
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're estimating.
Go down. It says according to McGregor himself, he earned $30 million from
his last fight.
Yeah, but that was pay-per-view. Oh, so it's a big question. Will Conor make $30 million against for his comeback? I bet he's pretty fucking close. Again, coffee's for closers. Get it done, UFC. Pay the man his worth.
He would have
the
to,
most
right?
underpaid fighter of all time. Yeah. I mean, if they offered John 15, what's Conor worth?
Yeah. And that Conor Ben guy 15 as well. Like,
That's
come on.
insane.
All right, so and this probably be the last or second to last. So Darren Till, he said that when he signed with the BKFC, it's because his offer was irrefusable. That's how much money he was making.
Good for him.
And his opponent is going to be that guy Aaron Chalmers.
Oh yeah,
that reality star that kind of did well in MMA.
Yeah,
this dude.
Yeah,
he's. I mean, I don't see how
he's about to get fucked up.
Yeah.
But for Darren Till, cool, man, and you're making more money than ever, and you get to beat up a reality star? Dude, sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Yeah, Darren Till's killing. I root for them.
Last one. This is a quick one. One championship has parted ways with, obviously, Rich Franklin, and they're suing.
Hume. And Matt Hume.
And Matt Hume as well,
It's just a sign that one championship, it's such a shame. They were crushing it. Obviously, I worked for them. They were crushing it. But, you know, it's not. There's no transparency. You don't really know.
You had no idea.
We got more views than the UFC and all this shit, so we're just parroting what they're sending us, and you just see, you know, that lets you know it's over as far as MMA goes.
This tells me
because Matt Hume was like the matchmaker. He was the life of that company.
And they're suing Rod Tang for breach of contract for $17 million. I don't know how the hell that's going to go through, but he's still fighting for them, even though there's a lawsuit.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Is that it, brother?
Let's end on this one. I had no idea that this is Carlos Ulberg's background. Like, he was an actual exotic dancer for women. Did you know this?
Yeah, I knew that. Okay. Hold on, go back though too. It also says go back.
Mm-hmm.
Ulberg was born in New Zealand and grew up bouncing from foster home. How are you gonna skip over that, bro?
There's a bunch of stuff we're gonna go through.
Well, let's go through it, bro. So it says Ulberg was born in New Zealand and grew up bouncing from foster home to foster home from the age of 4. That's a shame, man. Poor buddy.
Yeah.
He became a semi-professional rugby player before transitioning to a different type of entertainment. Ulberg became a male dancer traveling around Australia and New Zealand doing ladies' nights at strip clubs. Ooh, I bet that boy's getting sucked off. Come on, bro. Oh, look at him.
This as well?
He looks very Jersey Shores there. Ulberg soon became a male model and reality TV contestant, later being given the nickname Ladies' Night and Black Jag. Carlos Ladies Night Ulberg? Why the fuck wouldn't you keep that in the UFC?
That'd be so cool if you did.
Carlos Lady Night Ulberg. Wow. Wow. Oh.
Game of
He was
Bros.
a contestant on the Game of Bros. Reality TV was twice offered to star in New Zealand's version of The Bachelor. Boy, the guy's had a pretty
interesting
run. Since joining the UFC in 2021, the Black Jag, Ladies Night.
Ladies Night's better, yeah.
Carlos Ladies Night Ulberg, for God's sakes. The Black Jag no longer performs as a male dancer, but he still models part-time. Well, he has endorsement deals. I don't know if he's fucking modeling with his shirt off and throwing that dick around anymore.
But yeah, that's a very, very interesting background.
What a legend. The story about him being a foster kid's a bummer.
But it does make him even more
Makes him
cooler,
so,
yeah.
bro. I will never, ever call him anything ever again besides Carlos Ladies Night Ulberg. Ever again. Black Jack, get the fuck out of my face.
Fan questions?
Let's do it, bud. Thank you guys for submitting them. The first ones to answer are the ones from YouTube. So when you guys put fan question, Nick Chin see them. Makes it easier for me. We have all the questions on Sunday. You have from last Monday's show. So I see them, guys. I try to get to all of them. We'll have some news soon because we're changing studios. We're going to launch some cool stuff where your questions will be even more answered. So let's do this. Fan question at Luis Ramirez. Oh, boy. HZ2XF. Dash HZ2XF. We'll just call you Lewis. Fan question asked last time. Josh Hokett, after beating...
Brett?
would he be ready for any of the top 5? So basically, I assume, I don't know what that is. I'm not even going to read it. But after beating Curtis Blades, would he be ready for any of the top 5 or even a title shot? No, too much too soon. He's probably 2 away from a title shot. If he beats Derek Lewis, who's a big name, and what he did to Curtis Blades, which earned him top 5, but he's 2 away. 1 away. I mean, if he went in there and absolutely just starched Derek Lewis in like 30 seconds, it was like this unbelievable finish. I could see them rushing him, but Poatan and Cyril Gane need to figure out what's going on there. You got Tom out there, so the winner of Poatan and Cyril has to fight Tom. So there's going to be time for Hoke to get at least 2, I'd say.
Alrighty.
Normac 4921. Fan question. If super fights had been a thing in the past, how do you think a fight between GSP and Ortega? I've already answered that one. Also, would love to see Sugar go up to 145 at some point and fight Yair Rodriguez. That's a banger of fight. Agree. So I answered the GSP Anderson Silva fight. Nicholas, if you would have watched the show, I did on Monday, but or maybe on the other fan questions, but I would have GSP beating Anderson due to the grappling. I don't think it would be a finish. I don't think it'd be that exciting of a fight. I think GSP beats him via decision, whether it's 3 or 5 rounds, doesn't matter. GSP beats him in their prime. And Sugar Sean go up to 145. Yeah, I agree, man. I think Sugar is just the way it goes. Those 2 guys in front of him are going to be tough for him to beat. So why not go mess around at 145? He has the length for it. He has the size. Some great matchups. To your point, Yair Rodriguez, Sugar Sean, take my fucking money. There's a lot of good matchups for him. And give him a new life, and he's not cutting weight. So I love Sugar at 145. All right, let's keep it going. Here's some of the IG ones. My boy Chase Fuller, the Chase Fuller. Thoughts on Dana saying fighters should make themselves as famous as possible, then the UFC not letting him promote his Funk Harbor. We say him, you're talking about Aljo. Yeah, I know. Not letting Aljo promote his Funk Harbor rum during media day. Maybe conflicting brands. Also, is the jig up on Yuri? Ooh. 2 loaded questions. So for those of you that don't know, Aljo has his own rum, right? He has his own rum, and he's put it on, I think, 3 or 4 fights before this when he's doing press conferences and talking to the media. He puts it on the table. No one's ever saying anything. And then Dana and Nick Khan were both like, you got to do things outside the business to get famous and, be smart. And then they pull Aljo's rum down during media day. This one's tricky because, UFC has their hands in all sorts of liquor. Happy Dad and American Beer and all, they have so much shit. Howler Head. So it's just a competition thing. So I get it, because if you saw, say Patrick Mahomes had a Bud Light sponsor when they're sponsored by Coors, he couldn't have it up there. So that's the league doing it. So I understand from that business aspect, but then I also, part of me is like, UFC, come on. Is Funk Harbor rum competing with what you guys do with Howler Head? What you guys do with whatever liquor license? Like, all you guys are so massive. Can Aljo, who's fucking beat some of the very best, was your former champ, can he get his beak wet? Do you mind if when he fights that his product that he's put all his heart and soul into, if it's on the fucking desk, is it going to affect your sales? But again, it's a slippery road, because then everyone goes, oh, if Aljo has his stuff up there, then. So I see why they do it, but also, come on. It's lame. The jig up on Yuri, I don't think the jig's up on him. I just think he's a bonehead sometimes.
True.
Aaron, can't see it all.
Where do you want to start?
Fan question: if you could take any fighter, any other organization, who would it be? Personally, I'd take Dakota Ditchovich. Dichiva, she definitely could be a UFC world champion, easy on the eye. Yep, super pretty, checks all the boxes. It's 1A or 1B. I would maybe bring back DeVries.
Oh, that guy, yeah. KSW guy.
Yeah, KSW, 15-time defending world champion, Philip DeVries. But Dakota's young, very attractive. We need some new life in the women's division. She's probably number 1. She's a hell of a fighter. Victor, what do you got? Hey, Brandon, love both shows. They have been saving me during work. Good, man. Nick has been great as well. He keeps missing, though, because he's busy. Now that I'm done glazing, my question is, do you truly believe that Islam versus Ilia Topuria will actually happen? I don't. Specifically, before it's too late, that'd be TOO, too late, and both get more damage and past their prime. Also, do you have any updates on how good your show did from Tubi? Yep, we're hearing good things, but let's see what happens. I watched the first episode. It was great. Would love to get a full season. Me too, brother. God willing. Let's see what happens, but we're hearing good things. Who knows what that means, though. But for Ilia Islam, they both got work to do. This is my issue with it. Like, Ilia still, his toughest competition, I think, is Arman. So he has to beat Arman. I told you, I think that's going to be a few times they go back and forth. If he were just to absolutely decimate Arman, then it would make sense for him to go up to 170. You got to remember, too, Islam's a bigger dude. So everything's going against Ilia in that fight. But then again, Islam has a lot of work to do at 170. He's fairly fucking new there. Ilia has Arman. So until we get a little more clarity, until they're more dominant at 55 and 70, I don't need to see that fight. I don't need to see it. I know it's a big fight, but if you're an Ilia fan, wait on that. Wait on that, man. Wait on that. Last one, brother.
Okay.
Gon Luca. Ooh, long one. With Poatan signing that 8-fight deal, it's being reported that he's getting $10 million a fight. Would this be easy money based off the heavyweight division being buns right now, or would he have been better off signing a 2-fight? You nailed it. A 2-fight, $20 million deal and seeing his options after. Yes. And this is what, I don't know what goes on with Hunter Campbell and the negotiations of all that shit. But notice, like, if Canelo, the boxers, think of even fucking homeboy he just signed with Zuffa Boxing, Conor Bend. Notice they're not like 8-10 fight deals. A lot of Floyd, the biggest names were getting all the money. Tyson Fury, they go, oh, I'll do it for this one fight, maximum money. Then you see, I'll give you a 3-fight deal, but it's big boy money. I'll give you 2 fights, big boy money. 10. So let's go through it. Let's say that, and again, it's good money, but I'm just saying in compared to boxing. Let's say Poatan goes 5-0 at heavyweight. Starches Cyril, starches Hokit, starches Tom Aspinall, rematches Tom Aspinall, then rematches Cyril Gane, and he's 5-0. And he's making 10. Again, good money. But compared to boxers, if he were to beat Cyril Gane, Hokit, Aspinall, that third fight, you're going, no, sir. No. I'm bigger than ever. You're not going to pay me what you've been paying me. And then you have leverage over them. This is all by design. If that makes sense. This is all by design. Now, on the flip side of that, let's say he loses to Cyril, loses to Hokit, loses to Aspinall, he made 30 bill. So if that's where it gets tricky. So if you signed a 2-fight deal, and let's say he goes 0-2, then you're coming back with your tail between your legs. You know, so I get that, but yeah, it's not smart. Is that it, brother?
That's it.
All right, guys. Love you guys. I tried to rush in here. Hopefully this comes out as a reasonable hour, but we started at 1:30 because I was on a plane playing grab ass, wearing makeup, doing Hollywood shit in LA. But yeah, that's it. Love you guys. We got big announcements coming up, new studio, other news for you guys. We should get the keys to the studio early next week. So we're cooking here, man. Thank you guys for making the show what it is. Try to provide you guys more content. We love the fan questions. If you want your question answered, put below in the YouTube comments. By far the best way for us to see your answers or your questions, and I answer them. We put fan question, makes it super easy on the boys. So please keep doing that. Love you guys. Enjoy the fights this weekend. Go Aljo. All the dads out there with baseball, I have a far drive for a tournament tomorrow. Wishing you luck. Hopefully your kid doesn't strike out looking. All right, that's it. Love you guys. I'm out.
When you're in a bind, you will find a new fight card to be broken down.
and you can't fall asleep, 'cause he'll go balls deep on a card coming Saturday night. It's Big Brown, Big Brown, the Big Brown breakdown coming to your town. He's big and he's brown, the Big Brown break.
Some of that was good.
Down.
Brendan Big Brown
Yeah.
Dude. Dude, that is fucking badass.
One more?
All right, man.
He's
playing the house money now.
This is what I like to do. This is what Chin and I just, it's all gravy at this point.
Fight hard to be broken down. So tired, so deep, hard coming Saturday night. Ooh, breakdown coming to your town.
Some of that was good.
Brendan Big Brown